2. You wanna beef with the king, what is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here at Mile High Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first down, it's Nix. Trying to set up the screen, Dobbins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete out to the right. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's a nickel look by the Titans. Third down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Headed out right. And the defender comes away with it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season.
Okay,
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Ward. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
First and 10, it's Pollard. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Ward off the play fake. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On third and long, it's Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on third down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Brought down by Dre Jones.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 1st down here.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now.
Ward setting the pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Ward now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Fix the Eagles.
He'll throw this one. Ward. Throw caught by his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
19, start.
1st down throw here for Ward. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Trying again, following the sack. That's complete to Alec Iomanner. To the house for Tennessee, touchdown! The Titans get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Play action with Nix. He rolls to his right. Still on the move, throwing down the right side. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. Give him 32 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nix looks to throw again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Once more, it's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They'll throw again. Nix throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him the drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Running right, here's Pollard. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And again an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Johnny Hecker on that a punt.
Formation for the Titans.
And this one touchdown inside the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos hoping to break this tie before the half. Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Nix with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him on the slant. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. Breaks the tackle, Green grass ahead. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now Ward. And down it goes. The Broncos got there. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing here, Nix. It's picked out by Quandre Diggs. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10 here. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Here's Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Trish, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Again, Ward going to the air. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet, so there's a flag on the field. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Nix. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Mix off the play action. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Their punter making his way out now. And this will be his second effort of the contest. That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. To the air with Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That's Lockett. He brings it in. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Broncos have it. Off to the races, middle of the field. The 40. He's taken down on the return, but I don't think they're upset about that. That block prevents the tie and lets them cling to that 1-point lead. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second down. at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 11. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Denver Broncos. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Nix. Looking up right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Ward now. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 3rd quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Titans keeping their offense on the field. Love it. They're trying for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point.
He's throwing for it. This is caught. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 36. Lance Dobbins with the dump off. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3 brings up
2nd and 6 now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that takes them to 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Nix from the gun. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Captain.
Now Nix. That's incomplete left side.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Punt team on the field. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun. Going with Pollard on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 46. This is Ridley working the right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They give on second to Pollard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run here with Tyjae Spears. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Ward. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Go get him.
Pollard trying to punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Now Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans push this to an 8-point game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And the Titans push the lead to 2 scores now. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Captain.
On third down, here's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 49-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. It's a gain of 22. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Nix to throw again. That's cut at the 4. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running forward with Dobbins. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 1.
Nix now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Space on the right, he's got room. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up by 8 at the end. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. It's no good. A needed extra point is off the mark. They certainly missed a chance there to make this a 2-score ball game. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Setting up the running back screen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Hauled in by Dobbins. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You could see that screen develop as the linemen pull right out in front. Sets up a nice gain. Love to see a running back utilize the big men in front of him.
He'll look to throw it. Hits his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Nix now on 1st and 10. The throw is caught. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives him a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
And the Titans look like they've recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready, go!
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Tennessee.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but